Hello friends, welcome you all to Polity Simplified series of Dnyanadeep Academy. Today we'll try to understand article number 53 of Indian Constitution. Basically, article 53 of Indian Constitution is very beautiful analytical piece. What it says is a very interesting thing, and how article 53 makes Indian president a head of the state, as well as how article 53 prevents any kind of concentration of authority in the hands of president, or how article 53 prevents making president dictator or concentration of authority in the hands of president, how it has been beautifully crafted in article 53, that we'll try to understand. Basically, remember, article 53 talks about executive power of the union. Now here, first thing, what is meaning of executive power? A simple meaning of executive power is to implementation of power. See, legislative power is a power to make laws. Legislative power lies in the hands of parliament in the center and state assemblies in the state. Now, making a law is a different thing. But what after making a law? Who is going to implement that particular law? Who is going to have power for implementation of that law? So, this power to implementation of law is nothing but executive power. Power of implementation is executive power. So, executive power of the union. So, who is union? Here, union is nothing but central government, that is Bharat Sarkar. So, what is the status of executive power of the union government? That is, in what way, in which way, how central government is going to implement its executive power, is going to use its executive power, implementing power, is being discussed in article 53. So whenever the word executive power comes, its simple meaning is power to implement the laws. Executive power is the power to implement the laws. What it says, see, very interesting. What it says, listen very carefully. The executive power of the union, that is central government, shall be vested, that is, shall be given in the president. So here first thing comes, all executive power of the central government lies in the hands of president. First point. And shall be exercised by president, by him, either directly or through officers subordinate to him in accordance with this constitution. If this word is not given in accordance with the constitution, then this would have made Indian president all powerful. But what it says central government's executive power shall lie in the hands of president. This particular power shall be used by either president directly or by officers subordinate to president. But how he is going to use this power? He is going to use this power either directly or through his subordinate in accordance with this constitution, according to the rules set by this constitution, according to the limitations set by this constitution. Second point, what it says, without prejudice to the generality of the foregoing provision. It means what is being given in this particular answer, without compromising or without going into what it says, the supreme command, this is important, supreme command of the defense forces of the union shall vested in the president, and the exercise thereof shall be regulated by the law, not by constitution. So what second point says? Second point says, president will be the chief of all three forces of Indian Union: Navy, Air Force, Army. So president will be the head of all three forces, or whatever new force that you are going to generate. All these three forces shall be headed by President of India. Then how president is going to exercise power regarding these forces? It shall be regulated by law. See, here executive power shall be regulated by the constitution. Here power related to the supreme command shall be regulated according to the law. It shall be regulated according to law. Supreme commander of all the armed forces in India will be the president of India. Then what it says, next point, nothing in this article shall, means whatever given in first two provisions, whatever given in first two clauses is not going to affect what? Now what it is not going to affect? Nothing in this article shall be deemed to transfer to the president any functions conferred by any existing law on the government of any state or other authority. It means, though president is head of the state, president shall have vesting of executive authority of the union. It does not mean that the executive authority of the state or executive authority of any authority is given in the hands of president. So it says it does not deemed to be transferred in the hands of president other powers also. Then nothing in this article shall prevent, means whatever given in first two clause is not going to prevent parliament. So first two clause are not going to restrict, are not going to prevent parliament from conferring by law functions on authorities other than the president. It means parliament can make a law and parliament can confer, parliament can give, parliament can delegate certain authorities, certain powers, certain executive powers in others' hand. But by what? By making a law. That's why nothing in this article shall prevent. So it means there is no restriction on parliament. These first two provisions are not going to restrict parliament for conferring, delegating or giving authority, giving executive power or giving any other kind of authority to any other institution. So prevent parliament from conferring by law. That too, parliament is not going to give power to any other person arbitrarily. Parliament is going to give this power what? In a legal manner, in a regulated manner other than president. So parliament can give, confer, delegate authority to anyone other than president, but by what? By making a law. And first two clause are not going to restrict, are not going to prevent, are not going to prohibit parliament from giving authority to any other person other than president. So this is the basic. Just try to understand the way I am telling you all these things, because these things are going to make difference regarding all the analysis that we are going to study over here. That's all from my side. Keep watching. Please share, subscribe the videos. Thank you.